Okay, let's get into this. We're doing a deep dive today into something pretty fascinating. The future of beauty, specifically how beauty from within is changing.
Yeah, what we eat, what we take.
Exactly. And our info for this, it's coming straight from the insights shared at VitaFoods Europe 2025. So really cutting edge stuff.
Right. And it's clear, the industry thinking is shifting. Beauty isn't just creams and lotions anymore. It's seen as more holistic.
Holistic, yeah. Like nutricosmetics, is that the term?
That's the one. Nutricosmetics are pushing boundaries. It's this blend of, advanced science, wellness, and even longevity concepts.
Okay, so our mission here is to pull out the key trends for 2025 from these sources, find those interesting nuggets, and honestly, some of them are a bit surprising.
Definitely.
Things you wouldn't immediately connect to beauty supplements like new weight loss drugs, even mushrooms, and chocolate, believe it or not.
It really shows how broad the influences are now. And one of the big ones highlighted is beauty in the era of GLP-1.
Yes. This is super interesting. These GLP-1 drugs for weight management, they're everywhere in the news.
Right.
And they're having a direct effect on the beauty supplement market. Why is that exactly?
Well, because significant weight loss, especially if it's rapid, can sometimes, affect your skin. Elasticity, maybe muscle tone.
Right.
So that's created this demand for products that help support the body during that change, trying to mitigate things like sagging skin, maybe changes in complexion.
So people are looking for support through the weight loss journey.
Exactly. The sources mention ingredients like specific collagens, hyaluronic acid, adaptogens, all aimed at keeping skin looking good, staying hydrated during weight changes.
Interesting. So it's proactive, dealing with the visible side effects internally. And you mentioned collagen. The sources talk about collagen 2.0. What's the 2.0 part?
Good question. Collagen's been around in beauty for ages, right? But now it's getting much more specific, really targeted. It's less about just collagen generally and more about specific types. Like type I is the one mostly linked to skin, hair, nails. Type 2 is different, more for joints.
Okay.
The 2.0 is also about proof. Consumers want the science, the transparency. They want to know which type they're getting and, frankly, see evidence it works for what they want it to do.
That makes sense. Specificity matters. Now, something else that jumped out at me was mushrooms. Certain mushrooms as adaptogens in beauty.
Yes. The newer angle, things like reishi, chaga, lion's mane, we usually think of them for brain health or immunity.
Right.
But their power as adaptogens, helping the body handle stress, reducing inflammation, that's the link. Stress and inflammation are major culprits for skin problems, breakouts, redness, aging.
So tackling the root cause internally. Stress really does show up on your face.
It absolutely does, and that ties into another huge theme, the gut-skin axis. It just keeps getting more important.
Tell me more about that connection.
Well, the science is just getting stronger and stronger. The health of your gut microbiome has a direct, powerful impact on how your skin looks and feels.
So probiotics aren't just for digestion anymore?
Not at all. Probiotics, even postbiotics, are being formulated directly into beauty supplements now, targeting specific issues like acne, sensitivity, rosacea, by working on the gut first. It's all connected.
Wow, it really shows how linked everything is. Okay, besides ingredients, what about how we actually take these things, the format?
Oh, that's evolving fast. It's definitely not just boring pills anymore. That's key for getting people to actually stick with it.
Makes sense.
The sources called it the evolution of formats. Think chewable marmalades, active ingredients baked into high-quality chocolate.
Chocolate, you mentioned that earlier.
Yep. Or tablets that dissolve super fast in water. It makes taking supplements feel less like a chore, maybe even like a little treat.
I can see the appeal of beauty chocolate. So with all this science and new formats, how are brands actually talking about it?
That's maybe the biggest challenge highlighted. Transparency is being called the new luxury.
Meaning?
Consumers demand clean labels, clear information, knowing exactly what's in it, why it's there, even where it came from, especially for premium stuff like ingredients sourced in Europe. Trust is everything.
That level of honesty feels crucial now. But the sources also said branding is lagging behind. What's that about?
That's the gap, right? The science and the formulations is getting super sophisticated, really targeted, but many brands struggle to communicate all that complexity, the proof, the why, in a way that clicks with people emotionally.
So the science is there, but the story isn't always landing.
Pretty much. The brands that win in 2025 will be the ones who can translate that hard science into a story that's compelling, trustworthy, and makes you feel good about the product.
Okay, so let's pull this all together. We've got support related to GLP-1 drugs, super specific collagens, these adaptogenic mushrooms, the gut-skin connection, new enjoyable formats, and this huge demand for transparency. But branding needs to catch up. What's the big picture here for beauty supplements next year?
The big picture, I think it's about a much deeper connection. It's science meeting wellness, meeting longevity, all expressed through beauty. Products need to be scientifically sound, totally transparent, easy and pleasant to use, and tell a clear, appealing story.
It's a real evolution, isn't it? From just taking a vitamin to, well, scientifically backed interventions that show up on your skin. And as you said, the tricky part for brands is blending that hard science and honesty with communication that really resonates.
Exactly. It's selling wellness as beauty, really,
Yeah.
and proving it with science.
So thinking about all this, how beauty from within is now so tied to specific science, demanding that transparency, even down to the format you prefer. What does that shift mean for how you might think about supporting your own well-being and appearance? Something to maybe mull over, perhaps with a piece of that beauty chocolate.